Hello everyone, this is the video with schema evaluation of 2020 second PU Maths question paper. This is Shubho Shetty working as Maths lecturer in Anveshana PU College. So before we solve the problems of the question paper, I will let you know some instruction related to that. So dear students, the problem solved with the alternative method will be evaluated and suitable marks will be awarded. The second instruction will be each and every questions will be evaluated. It may be your extra question, or it may be a striked up, or it may be repeated. Every question will be evaluated. And the last one is the best one will be considered and marks will be allotted. Dear students, as you all know, there will be totally 5 parts in the question paper, in which we will start with the part A. So part A contains 10 questions where all 10 questions you need to answer. So let's start with the first question. The first question is, let star be the binary operation on n given by a star b is equal to LCM of a and b. Find the 5 star b, means LCM of 5 and 7. Because star is the binary operation is finding the LCM of the given numbers. So as we all know, the LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. Therefore, 5 star 7 is equal to 35, which will be awarded for 1 marks. The second question is like this. Write the range of the function y is equal to secant inverse x. So the range of, as you all know, the range of secant inverse of x is close bracket 0 to pi except pi by 2. Means you have to write it as a 0 to pi minus pi by 2, which will be awarded for 1 marks. The third question is, if matrix has 5 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? So if a matrix has 5 elements, then the different orders of matrix can be written as 1 by 5 or 5 by 1. So totally 2 possibilities are there. Let's move to the next question. Find the value of x for which determinant of x to 18x is equal to determinant of 6 to 18x. Let us simplify this. Both the sides given determinant. Left side will be getting the x square minus 36 and the right side will be 36 minus 36. So finally x square is equal to 36, which implies that x is equal to plus or minus 6. The mass will be allotted for the final answer, that is plus or minus 6. If you write, you will be getting the 1 mass. So since it's a 1 mass question, we will be getting the mass for the, if you write the direct answer also, you will be getting the mass. Number 5 like this. Y is equal to tan of root x. Find the differentiation, means dy by dx. So if you differentiate this with respect to x, we will be getting dy by dx equal to differentiation of tan is secant square of root x. Next differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So this is my answer, which will be getting 1 mass. So dy by dx is here secant square of root x into 1 by 2 root x. Next question is like this. Find integration of 2x square plus e to the power of x with respect to x. So integration of 2x square is 2 into x cubed by 3 plus integration of e to the power of x is e to the power of x plus constant. The seventh question is, define negative of a vector. So a negative of a vector definition is a vector whose magnitude is same as that of a given vector, but the direction will be opposite to that. This vector we call it as a negative of the given vector. The question number 8 is, the line makes an angle 90 degree, 135 degree and 45 degree with x, y and z axis respectively. Find its direction cosines. So the direction cosines for this students like this. L is equal to cos 90, that is 0. M is equal to cos of 135, which can be written as cos of 90 plus 45, or if you want you can write it as a cos of 180 minus 45. Okay, so now cos of 90 plus 45 means it will be in the second quadrant, so it turns as a minus sine 45 degree, which is nothing but minus of 1 by root 2. Similarly, n is equal to cos of 45 degree. So cos of 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2. Therefore, here the direction cosines are 0, minus 1 by root 2 and plus 1 by root 2. Your ninth question is like this. Define optimal solution in linear programming problem. You have to write the definition of the LPP. Optimal solution in LPP. Okay, optimal solution you can write the correct meaning. The written things what you are writing, if it gives the correct meaning, you will be awarded for the marks. So here is the statement. Any point in the feasible region, as you all know, feasible region, correct? So in that any point which gives the optimal value or which is maximized or minimized, that value will call it as a optimal solution. Okay. So if you want, you can write in another way, that is any feasible solution of LPP which is maximized or minimized is also called the optimal solution. Or if you want, you can write it as the maximum or minimum value of an objective function is called optimal solution. The maximum or minimum value of an objective function. Asked question of the part A. If P of A is equal to 3 by 5 and P of B is equal to 1 by 5 and the P of A intersection B, whereas the condition is A and B are independent events. So here all we know that when A and B are the independent events, then the P of A intersection B will be equal to P of A into P of B. Thus, replace the value of P of A and P of B will be getting finally 3 by 25. We'll be getting 3 by 25. So with this, we have completed the part A questions. Now let's move to the part B. Dear students, part B contains a totally 14 number of questions, whereas you need to attend any 10 whichever you are feeling comfortable. So please answer any 10 questions. That's the kind of question in the part B. Okay. So part B questions are like this. As first itself given in the instruction, even if you written extra, even if you written 11 or if you are written 12, the best one will be awarded. Okay. So in this any 10 compulsory you need to attempt. The first question is like this. If f is a function from real number to real number and g is a function from real number to real number are given by f of x is equal to cos x, f of x is equal to cos x and g of x equal to 3x square, find g of f and f of g. Okay. Let's find out. F of x is equal to cos x and g of x equal to 3x square. Therefore, g of f of x is nothing but g of f of x is nothing but g of f of x is nothing but cos x. So just substitute g of cos x is equal to 3 times of x square. X square is equal to cos square. Correct? G of x is 3x square. Therefore, g of cos x means in place of x here, cos x is there. Therefore, cos square of x. Next, f of g of x is nothing but f of g of x is equal to f of g of x is nothing but x square is equal to cos of, in place of x, f of x is cos x, so f of 3x square is cos of 3x square. So here each will be awarded 1 marks, that means it carries 2 marks. So question number 12 is, prove that cot inverse of minus x is equal to p minus cot inverse of x for all x belongs to a real number. So in order to do that, just take cot inverse of minus x is equal to y. So next, if I take cot inverse to the side, it will become the minus x is equal to cot y. So next, x is equal to minus cot y. That minus sign I have taken the right side. Next, minus cot y can be written it as a cot of pi minus y. Dear students, we know cot of pi minus y is nothing but minus of cot y, correct? So I have written in this way. The next, for this you will be getting the 1 marks. Up to this you will be getting 1 marks. The next one is cot inverse of x is equal to, cot inverse of means this cot I am taking to the left side. So when it goes here, cot inverse of x is equal to left pi minus y. Next, p minus y value I will replace it is. So what's the y value? Cot inverse of minus x. So here just I will replace the y minus cot inverse of minus x. The next cot inverse of minus x I'll be taking to the left side and cot inverse of x I'll be taking to the right side. Finally, I have got here cot inverse of minus x is equal to y minus cot inverse of x. So for this we'll be getting 1 mass. Question number 13. Find the value of sine inverse of sine of 3 pi by 5. Yes, we know, dear students, the principal value branch of sine inverse is minus pi by pi 2. Close bracket minus pi by pi 2 plus pi by 2. So here, students, sine inverse of sine 3 by 5. We can't write it as a 3 pi by 5 because 3 pi by 5 is not between the minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So we need to simplify this one. Sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5 can be written it as a sine inverse of sine of this 3 pi by 5 can be written as pi minus 2 pi by 5. So for this up to here you'll be getting 1 mass. Next, sine inverse of sine of pi minus is nothing but it's a property what we know. Sine of pi minus theta is equal to sine theta. Therefore, sine inverse of pi minus 2 pi by 5 can be written as sine 2 pi by 5. Now if you do this both, you will be getting 2 pi by 5, which is between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Therefore, here the principal value branch of sine inverse of the value of sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5 is 2 pi by 5. For this, you will be getting 1 mass. Question number 14 is find the area of the triangle whose vertices they have given by using determinant method. So dear students, we know area of a triangle with vertices when they are given the 3 vertices is half into determinant of x1, y1 1, x2, y2 1, x3, y3 1. Just replace the values of x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. We'll be getting this determinant. And next, here I'm going to write it as a R2. I'm changing it as a R2 minus R1, and R3 also I'm changing it as a R3 minus R1. So by this way I'll be getting this determinant. Next, for this step we'll be getting 1 mass. And if we simplify, if we expand with the third column, we'll be getting half of keep on solve, we'll be getting minus 15. Since area will be always positive, so we need to write it as a 15 square unit. Dear students, keep in your mind here units are optional, not compulsory. If you didn't write square unit also, you will be getting full mass. For this, you will be getting 1 mass. The question number 15 is find dy by dx if sine square of x plus cos square of y is equal to 1. Let us given here sine square of x plus cos square y is equal to 1. So differentiate this with respect to x. So when you differentiate this, we will be getting sine square x of, if we differentiate, we will be getting 2 sin x into cos x. Similarly, differentiation of cos square y is equal to 2 cos y into differentiation of cos x minus sin y into differentiation of y is dy by dx is equal to differentiation of 1 is 0. Now just I'm going to simplify this one. So after simplifying, I'm getting this one 2 sin x into cos x minus 2 cos y into sin y by dx is equal to 0. Up to here you will be awarded for 1 mass. And next, simplifying, keep on simplifying. 2 cos y into sin y by dx I'll be taking to the right side. So it becomes, when it is a negative, when it goes to the other side, it will become the positive. So finally dy by dx is equal to 2 sin x into cos x divided by 2 cos y sin y. If we cancel 2 and 2, left out sin x into cos x divided by cos y into sin y. For this you will be awarded 1 marks. Suppose if you write in place of 2 sin x into cos x or 2 cos into sin y as a formula, that is 2 sin into cos is sin 2x, 2 cos y into sin y is sin 2y. For this also will be getting 1 marks. Any one of this. In this both, any one if you do also, you will be awarded marks. Question number 16. If y is equal to x to the power of x, find dy by dx. So here given it is y is equal to x to the power of x. So to solve this, just take log on both sides first. So we'll be getting log y is equal to x into log x, because log of x to the power of x is nothing but x into log x. Now differentiate with respect to x. So when you differentiate log y, you'll be getting 1y into dy by dx, and next differentiation of x into log x, it is in the form of u into v. So dear students, we know differentiation of uv is equal to u dash into v plus uv dash. So just replace this one now. 1 by y into dy by dx is equal to u dash, means u into v dash. So x into differentiation of log x is 1 by x plus u dash, means differentiation of x is 1 to log x. So here the both x code cancel, will be left out with dy by dx. This y, if I take right side, it will become y into 1 plus log x. Now dy by dx is equal to, in place of y, you can write it as a x to the power of x into 1 plus log x. This will be awarded for 1 mark. So totally 2 marks will be awarded. As for the log, you have taken 1 mark, and the final output will be 1 mark. The next question is, find the interval in which the given function is strictly decreasing. They are given a function in which it is decreasing, that we need to find out. The given function is like this, dear students. F of x is equal to x square minus 4x plus 6. So differentiate with respect to x. So when you differentiate this, so I will be getting f dash of x is equal to 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So dear students, that when you differentiate, you will be getting 2x minus 4. Now we have to equate this to 0. Okay, to get the value of x where it makes a break, or where it makes an interval. Okay, so when I equate this to equal to 0, I will be getting x values 2. Let me find out the interval. Means here x value, that is 2, divides the number line into 2 intervals. Those are, one is minus infinite 2, and another one is 2 to infinite. So now they are asking, find the strictly decreasing in which interval it is. So see here totally 2 intervals are there. So now let me take any one value from this interval. So minus infinite to 2, I'll be taking 0. So f dash of 0 is equal to minus 4, means which is negative. Therefore I'll be concluded, here it will be concluded that f of x is strictly decreasing in the interval minus infinite to 2. If you want, you can check it out by taking any one value in this interval. Example 3, 4, 5, any value if you substitute to this one, you will be getting positive, so that will be strictly increasing. This will be awarded 1 mark. Students, keep in mind, in this interval it is increasing. I have taken an example as a 0. If you want, you can take any value in this interval. Yours, question number 18 is, find integration of cot x into log of sin x with respect to x. This is very simple. Just let me take log of sin x as a key. Now, if you differentiate this, you will be getting differentiation log is 1 by sin x. Next differentiation of sin is cos. That means cos x by sin x with dx is equal to, I'll be getting dt. Cos x by sin x is nothing but cot x with respect to x equal to dt. Therefore, I have got here integration of log x is nothing but t, cot x into dx is nothing but dt. So now integration of t is nothing but t square by 2 plus c. Just replace the value of t, log of sin x square divided by 2 plus c is my required answer. So just substituting the value t in place of log sin x will be awarded 1 mark, and next for the final output will be getting 1 mark. Find integration of x into secant square of x. So dear students, here we are going to apply the integration by parts, because your product of two functions given. Now which is nothing but we can take it as the integration of u into dv. Formula I am going to apply here. So integration of u into dv is equal to uv minus integration of v into du. Let me take here, just we are going to apply the like rule, like rule or I like rule. So Here I am going to take first function as a x, means u as x, then du is equal to, means differentiation of x is 1. And I am going to take dv is equal to second square of x, and integration of dv is equal to tan x. Now just replace the value of u, du, dv and v in this formula. So I is equal to u into v, means x into tan x minus integration of v into du. V is here, tan x into du is 1 into this one. Okay, it will be, for this you will be getting 1 marks. So now final output will be x tan x minus integration of tan x is log of secant x plus c. This will be awarded for 1 marks. Question number 20. Find the order and degree if it is defined. Okay, degree if it is defined. Okay, of the differential equation of d square y by dx square whole cube plus dy by dx whole square plus sin of dy by dx plus 1 is equal to 0. Dear students, please note on the given function, given equation. Here it is d square y by dx square, means the highest order is 3. Therefore, the order of the given function is 3. Sorry, highest order is, it is 2. The order of given equation is 2, and the degree will be non-defined because sin of dy by dx, since the sign of dy by dx is there, therefore here degree will not be defined, but order here, highest order, it is a second order function, therefore order is 2. So both for order 1 and degree will be awarded 1 marks. Number 21 is like this. Find the projection of vector A on the vector B. So as you all know, the projection of vector A on vector B is nothing but dot product of A and B divided by magnitude of B. So first let me find out the dot product of A and B, which will be getting 60, and magnitude of vector B will be getting root of 114. Now I need to find out the projection of A on B. So for this you will be awarded 1 marks, and for the final answer, that is replacing the A dot B and magnitude of B, will be awarded for 1 marks. Let's move to the question number 22. Find the area of a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are determined by the vector A is equal to this one and B is equal to this one. So here they have given the adjacent sides of a parallelogram, so we need to find out the area of the parallelogram. So dear students, as we already know, the area of the parallelogram is nothing but magnitude of A cross B. So first let us find out the A cross B. A cross B is equal to, I'll be getting, after simplifying, 20i plus 5j minus 5k. So I need to find the magnitude of A cross B. So finally magnitude of A cross B is equal to 15 root 2 square units. So here the area of the parallelogram is 15 root 2 square units, and this will be awarded 1 marks. So for this A cross B will be getting 1 marks, and the final output will be getting 1 marks. Please keep in mind the units are again here also, it's a optional, not compulsory. Even if you are not written also, you will be awarded 1 marks. Question number 23. Find the equation of the plane whereas that intercepting the x, y and z axis in this particular value. So we need to apply the intercept form of the equation plane. Okay, equation of the plane in the intercept form is x by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1, whereas a, b and c they have given it as a 2, 3 and 4 respectively. Just for this you will be getting 1 marks, and replacing the value of a, b and c the intercept form equation. And if you simplify, even if you not simplify also okay, fine. This is all. If you stop here itself also okay, or if you simplify also okay, it will be awarded for 1 marks. So after simplifying, I'll be getting finally the equation of plane is 6x plus 4y plus 3z is equal to 12. Question number 24. Random variable x has the following probability distribution: getting 0. Probability getting 0 is 0.1, 1 is k, 2 is 2k, 3 is 2k and 4 is k. Find the value of k. So dear students, here we know that sum of the probability distribution is equal to 1. So by applying this formula, I'll be getting here 0.1 plus k plus 2k plus 2k plus k is equal to 1. So which is nothing but, for this will be avoided one mass, it is nothing but 0.1 plus 6k is equal to 1. It implies 6k is equal to 1 minus 0.1 is nothing but 0.9. That means k is equal to, you will be up and I'll be getting 0.15. K value is equal to 0.15, which will be awarded 1 mass.